Imagine leaving behind everything you know, your homeland, your culture, your loved one, in search of a better life. For millions of Irish immigrants in the 19th and early 20th centuries, there was a harsh reality. Upon arrival, Irish immigrants were met with hostility and disdain. They faced rampant discrimination in employment, housing, and education. Many were regulated to low-paying, back-breaking jobs, such as laborers, domestic servants, or factory workers. Anti-Irish sentiment was fueled by stereotypes portraying them as lazy, drunken, and prone to violence. Such prejudices were deeply ingrained in American society, perpetuated by politicians, the media, and even religious leaders. One of the main reasons for this discrimination was religious bigotry. The majority of British immigrants were Catholic, while the dominant Protestant culture in America viewed Catholicism with distrust and hostility. Irish Catholics were accused of being loyal to the Pope rather than to the United States, and they faced discrimination in employment, housing, and education as a result. So, how can the Irish get rid of that perception in the US? The first reason is a bit of an oxymoron. Well, somehow doing low-paying jobs help them to slowly integrate into American society. Take an example. An article by a black writer in 1960 edition of the Liberator explained how the Irish ultimately attained their objective. 15 or 20 years ago, a Catholic priest in Philadelphia said to the Irish people in that city, "You're all poor. You're and shapely laborers. The blacks are poor laborers. Many of the native whites are laborers. Now, if you wish to succeed, you must do everything that they do, no matter how degrading, and do it for less than they can afford to do it for." The Irish adopted this plan. They live on less than the Americans could live upon, and work for less. And the result is that nearly all the menial employments are monopolized by the British, no, by the Irish, who now get as good price as anybody. There were other avenues open to American white men, and though they have suffered much, the shared support of the Irish has come from the place from which we have been crowded. Today, we honor the resilience and perseverance of Irish immigrants who dared to dream of a better life in America. The story serves as a poignant reminder of the ongoing quest for justice and equality for all.
Made your own like Galloway from the green and lovely lanes of Gilshannon.